Stage is reporting ready for launch. T-minus 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 5, 4. We have ignition. All engines are running. We have liftoff. We have liftoff at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The tower has been cleared. The tower.
Roger, Jack. Tower clear, 15 seconds out. The pitch and roll program are in. All engines still go. Booster reports. The roll program is completed. 40 seconds. Seconds.
That first big stage burns
Mark,
for 2.5 minutes.
1 minute and looking good.
It's the biggest thing ever lifted off Earth.
Vehicle's climbing very nicely. Our velocity is now 2,500 feet per second. We are 3 miles downrange. 3 miles downrange.
Contract.
The flight controllers are reporting enthusiastically that all parameters look good. The flight director says go all the way. 1 minute, 50 seconds. $15 miles downrange, 2 minutes, coming up on staging. Booster says he's go on all sources.
The rocket is over.
The inboard engines have cut off. The inboard engines have shut down at approximately 2 minutes, 18 seconds. No reports yet on the outboard engines. They are the outboard engines. We can see it visually. Outboard cutoff was called at 2 minutes, 34 seconds. We're 50 miles downrange. The S2 has ignited.
Great.
Thrust is okay on the S2. The booster says we've got a good second stage.
Good. Fantastic.
We are 64 miles downrange. Our velocity approximately 10,000 feet per second. Second plane has separated the interstage surrounding the second stage engines.
T-minus 20, still counting at this time. T-minus 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. We have ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commits. We have liftoff. Liftoff at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 5 seconds into the flight, we're looking good. We have cleared the tower. We have
Understand tower clearance. Houston Center assumes control. Pitch and roll program started. Our vehicle going now to an azimuth heading of 72 degrees. All 5 F1 engines firing, looking good. Given a green light at this time from range safety. Roll program is completed now. Pitch profile still in progress. 40 seconds. Mark 45 seconds. Our vehicle well beyond the beach now. Our IP impact point moving out well over water as desired. Mark 56 seconds. Our cabin pressure is relieving, coming down now from a pad base 16 pounds per square inch. Looking good. Mark 1 minute, 10 seconds coming up on our period of maximum aerodynamic pressure on the vehicle. Still looking good. Mark 1 minute, 25 seconds. Pass through max Q. Still looking good. Now 10 nautical miles in altitude, heading out beyond the Earth's atmosphere. We're on our way. Mark 1 minute, 45 seconds. 14 nautical miles in altitude, 12 nautical miles downrange. Velocity at this time, 4,600 feet per second and accelerating. Mark 2 minutes, Flight Director Cliff Charlesworth now polling members of his flight control team as to our status for staging, and we're standing by. Center engine has shut down. Our 4 outboard engines have shut down. Booster engineer reports ignition on our second stage. Our first stage will be falling away shortly now. It's day's work done. Again, the greatest weightlifting effort ever. Mark 2 minutes, 50 seconds, 40 nautical miles in altitude, 70 nautical miles downrange. Stage has separated.
"20 seconds, all aspects. We are still go at this time. T-minus 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. We have ignition sequence start. The engines are armed. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit. We have liftoff. Liftoff at 7:51 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Looks good.
Cleared the tower.
Oh, and there's the rumble in our building. It looks good. It looks like a good flight. It's a beautiful takeoff so far. This building is shaking under us. Our camera platform is shaking. But what a beautiful flight. Man, perhaps on the way to the moon, if all continues to go well. What a buffeting we're taking here. It's probably more severe than the men in the spacecraft itself.
More than half mile into the sky and about nearly 4 miles downrange.
You're now hearing the voice of Paul Haney at Mission Control in Houston. And our great VU cameras are picking up the spacecraft.
1 minute for 40 seconds. All looks great.
Now in 15 seconds, the inboard engine should cut off on that first stage. That's the one inboard engine.
Mile and 6/10 into the mission, and Frank Borman has confirmed each event as it's been passed to him by Mike Collins at this point. The crew has been given a go for staging. Inboard out on time, Frank Borman says.
25
The
more
inboard
seconds.
engines.
The other 4 engines of the first stage should cut out.
2 minutes, 25 seconds.
The rocket then will be 20 miles high and going 3,000 miles an hour. And there is the
We see
staging.
an S1C, the first stage cut off. S2 has ignited, we can confirm. And the thrust looks good. All engines, all sources show the second stage is burning perfectly. 2
They had their
minutes, 51 seconds into the mission.
They had their fingers crossed for that one. It was 2 of the engines that failed on the second stage in the second flight of...
The flight range safety console has been released at the key. 3 minutes into the flight, we're 50 miles high and about 10 miles downrange.
35 seconds and counting. The vehicle now completely pressurized. The vents closed. We are go. 30 seconds and counting. T-minus 25 seconds and counting. All aspects still go at this time as the computer monitors. 20 seconds. Guidance release. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. We have ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engines running. Commit. Liftoff. We have liftoff at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Roll
Plus 17.
program is in.
Roll and pitch program are in now to put Apollo 9 on the proper flight, azimuth, and attitude. Half a mile high. Roll is complete.
17 seconds and counting. Guidance internal. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. We have ignition sequence start. Engines on. 5, 4, 3, 2. All engines running. Launch commit. Liftoff. We have liftoff 49 minutes past the hour. Stafford reports the clock has started. The tower is clear.
Tom Stafford acknowledges the roll and pitch program to put Apollo 2 on the proper course.
What a beautiful sight that is. Picture will break up a little bit because we are getting buffeted here now by the tremendous reverberations from that great engine. The building is shaking, the cameras are shaking. Rockets disappearing into the clouds. Back out through that cloud layer, it looks like it's go. Looks like everything is going very well. Like a beauty so far.
And the pressure is relieving.
It's almost directly overhead here.
Mile 3.3 nautical miles high.
The voice you hear now is Jack Riley, Mission Control in Houston.
What a ride, babe. What a ride. Right.
Sounds like Stafford saying, what a nice ride.
Gene Cernan reporting, what a ride.
Roger. Going 3 minutes 2. Roger.
Can you through the max Q? You're looking good.
2 1/4 G's. Looking beautiful.
One minute 44 seconds, downrange 7 miles, 12 miles high.
They successfully passed through max Q.
Roger, copy, Tom.
You're hearing communication from the spacecraft.
Code 1 Charlie, you're looking great.
1 Charlie and 3 G's up to us, please.
You're hearing
Go
the...
for staging, 10.
You're hearing the voice of the command pilot, Tom Stafford.
Right.
And the voice of Mission Control in Houston.
Inboard engines are out.
Roger, copy, Tom. EDS off, 10.
Charlie Duke asking the crew to turn off their emergency detection system.
That's staging you saw there.
Roger.
That was the first
Good
stage.
ignition on the second stage.
First stage blowing away from the rocket, leaving now just the second stage, third stage, and the rocket.
10 on the S2. It's looking good. Confirm EDS off. Roger.
Flight Dynamics reports trajectory go at 3 minutes 9 seconds, downrange 81 miles, 46 miles high. Second plane separation, that's the skirt around the engines on the second stage.
Plane set.
And the launch escape tower has jettisoned.
Man, that staging was quite a sequence.
Right, sounded like it.
And we have guidance initiated.
We confirm that, 10.
Roger.
The S2 is looking beautiful, Tom. Everything's copacetic.
Roger.
Listen to that beautiful communications from that command module.
Charlie Duke talking to Tom Stafford.
Yeah, I bet.
Just like old time. It's beautiful out there.
You guys sound ecstatic.
Man, this is the greatest, Charlie. Charlie, babe, it's fantastic, babe, really.
That's Gene Cernan with fantastic.
Your go, trajectory and guidance look good.
T-minus 1 minute, 35 seconds on the Apollo mission, the flight to land the first men on the moon. All indications coming in to the control center at this time indicate we are go. 1 minute, 25 seconds and counting. Our status board indicates the third stage completely pressurized. 80-second mark has now been passed. We'll go on full internal power at the 50-second mark in the countdown. Guidance system goes on internal at 17 seconds, leading up to the ignition sequence at 8.9 seconds. We're approaching the 60-second mark on the Apollo 11 mission. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. We passed T-minus 60. 55 seconds and counting. Neil Armstrong just reported back. It's been a real smooth countdown. We passed the 50-second mark. Power transfer is complete. We're on internal power with the launch vehicle at this time. 40 seconds away from the Apollo 11 liftoff.
You can see the water deluge
Stage
beginning
tanks
in
now
there
pressurized. 35 seconds and counting. We are still go with Apollo 11. 30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, it looks good, Wally.
Clear.
We got a roll program.
Somebody must be leading
The
the
Armstrong reporting the roll pitch program for Apollo 11.
Building shaking. Getting that buffeting we've become used to. What a moment. Man on the way to the moon. Great sight. Like a good trajectory so far, doesn't it, Wally?
Very good, very good. That's
Beautiful. Downrange 1 mile, altitude 3, 4 miles now.
Disappeared in the sun there, too. It's a lot.
Velocity 2,195 feet per second.
everything fell into place.
Still see it?
Yes, indeed.
Your red line is lit.
Oh, there we're starting the contrast now.
See it
Just going through
beautifully.
it.
No difference.
See it beautifully on the
Everything just go
on
round.
the screen here.
We're through the region of maximum dynamic pressure now. Yeah, everything looks good here. We're at 1350 in the start bar. 8 miles downrange.
I'm not sure they're on the fan. I'm looking at it on the screen. I'm looking at it out the
4,000
window.
feet per second. Stand by for mode 1, Charlie. Mark, mode 1, Charlie. 1, Charlie. Cliff Charlesworth taking a staging status. This is Houston. You are go for staging.
That's for the that's for dropping the first stage, going to the second stage power.
Inboard cutoff. Inboard engines out. Come inboard cutoff.
You're hearing from the capsule communicator, astronaut Ken Mattingly at Mission Control in Houston, talking to the astronaut.
Downrange 35 miles, 30 miles high. Standing by for the outboard engine cut down now.
And this is reporting, this is Jack Riley reporting, the voice of Mission Control.
There we go.
Staging. And ignition.
Each of these events are very interesting to us.
11 Houston, thrust is go. All engines, you're looking good. Hi, Roger. You're loud and clear, Houston. At 3 minutes, downrange 70 miles, 43 miles high velocity, 1,300 feet per second. We got skirt step. Roger, we confirm skirt step.
Should have had the launch escape citizen
Roger, tower. Neil Armstrong confirming both the engine skirt separation and the launch escape tower separation.
There we go.
Houston, be advised, the visual is go today. This is Houston, Roger, out.
What was that?
The visual simulation is going.
I'll give you a window to look out. You won't, he can't hear you.
What they're
11
describing
Houston,
is
your guidance is converged, you're looking good.
the boost protective cover comes off and the windows are
Mark, T-minus 60 seconds and counting, T-minus 60. Alan Bean running up the volume on his VHF. 50 seconds and counting. 50. We've now gone internal power with the launch vehicle. We're on the internal batteries in the 3 stages of the Saturn V. T-minus 40 seconds and counting. The spacecraft commander now performing his final function, pressing a button to align the guidance and control system of the spacecraft. Coming up on 30. Mark, T-minus 30 seconds and counting, T-minus 30. 25 seconds and counting. We're still proceeding. T-minus 20. 17 seconds. Swing arm back. We have guidance internal. 10, 9, 8. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engines running. Commit. Liftoff. We have liftoff. 11:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pete Conrad reports that your program is in. Tower clear. The roll program in this baby is really going.
Pete Conrad reporting the roll and pitch program to put Apollo 12 on the proper course. Altitude at 1.5 mile.
Roll complete.
Roger, Pete.
Seconds.
Mark 1 Bravo.
Altitude 1.5 miles now. Velocity 1,592 feet per second.
Oh, you got your GDC. Okay, we just lost the platform, gang. I don't know what happened here. We had everything in the world drop out.
Roger.
+1.
Fuel cell lights and AC bus light and fuel cell disconnect. AC bus overload 1 and 2. Main bus A and B out.
Apollo 12 Houston, try SCE to auxiliary, over.
NCE to auxiliary.
SCE to auxiliary.
ECOM reports the readings back.
Mark 1 Charlie.
1 Charlie.
Flight Director Jerry Griffin taking a staging status now. Apollo 12 downrange 17 miles. Altitude 20 miles.
Pitch, gang.
Apollo 12 Houston, try to reset your fuel cells now.
Inboard engine out on schedule.
They are having some problem aboard the spacecraft. You heard Conrad report. He said, I don't know what happened, gang, but a lot of things dropped out here. They were having some trouble with their platform and also with their fuel cells. And the flight director and his support crews in Houston are passing up instructions for them to try alternate approaches.
Good staging and good thrust on the second stage.
Right now, there are problems here. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure he can get hit by lightning.
He said he's not sure they did get hit by lightning.
Okay, I have a good GDC, and Al has got the fuel cells back on, and we'll be working on our AC buses.
Right, Pete, your fuel cells look good down here.
Going through those clouds, those rain clouds.
We need to do a little more all-weather testing.
Amen.
Seems to have given them some problem, which they're now overcoming.
Good show, Pete. You're in mode 2.
Launch escape tower has been jettisoned on schedule.
We're coming up to the
and we
first
confirm the
stage
engine skirt separation also. Downrange 122 miles, altitude 61 miles, velocity 10,000 feet per second.
We've got an ISS light on, and we've got a cycling CO2 partial pressure high, which I don't bother me particularly, and we have reset all the fuel cells. We have all the buses back on the line, and
just square up the platform when we get into orbit.
Roger, Pete. That sounds good.
Hey, that's one of the better sims, believe me.
We've had a couple of cardiac arrests down here, too, Pete.
There wasn't any time for that up here. But we've got a good clock running here, and correct me, I'm going to give you a mark at 4 plus 30. I've lost my event timer, and mark 4 plus 30.
Looks good, Pete.
He was right on.
Okay, we're all organized again, John. The only thing we've lost now is the ISS. Number 1 ball is just drifting all over the place, and we'll have to catch it later.
Roger, Dick.
I thought that you and C guys think about how we're going to get that thing, because it's just drifting, it's floating.
Okay, we're thinking.
Trajectory is right down the lines on the plot board. Altitude is 85 miles now.
Houston, we won't be sending you an S4B to COI call.
Okay, understand, and can you give us some good words like, let's get the IMU calm down, is rolling all over the place.
Okay, Pete, and if you do a mode 4, it'll be on the backup.
Yeah, no, I got a good SCS.
Okay, good show.
I got a little vibration of some kind. She's chugging along here, minding her own business, though.
Okay, Pete.
Velocity is 13,500 feet per second now. Altitude 92 miles. Apollo 12 downrange 345 miles.
Roger, 12.
The S4B propellants, now all pressurized. S4B propellants, that's the 3rd stage of the Saturn V pressurized. 1 minute, 15 seconds, and counting. The spacecraft equipment now is on its own internal cooling. It's been sharing its cooling getting its cooling from an external power source up to this time. We're now approaching the T-minus 1 minute mark. T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 1
we
minute.
May get even
and counting.
more buffeting today
now
because of the low cloud cover.
Of our countdown.
We get quite a shaking
at the 32nd
here.
mark.
That may keep the sun down. You're right. Interesting one. Let's see if the place holds together.
As we pass the T-minus 50-second mark, the power transfer takes place. 1st stage, 2nd stage, 3rd stage, and the instrument unit going to internal power. T-minus 37 seconds, and our count continues to go well. We'll be looking for an ignition of those 5 first stage engines at the T-minus 8.9 second mark. We've passed T-minus 30, T-minus 25 seconds. On time. Well, 11, 10, 9, 8. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have to get, and we have to stop at 2:13. He says, 76 million pounds of thrust, and it is going to go.
There we go. It's a beauty. It's another beauty.
No, I think it's flight.
It's flight.
It's shaking here. What a beautiful. Way. That cloud cover isn't interfering yet. No, just almost just getting into it. There it is. Very good.
Go at 1. We show the cabin release.
And at 1 minute 10 seconds, we show an altitude of 4.1 nautical miles. Downrange 1 mile.
And we're still seeing it quite well through that haze.
sources continue to report we're go. The trajectory on our plot boards is right on the pre-planned line.
It's a good one. Looks like a very good one.
There, you can see that.
And the booster engineer reports we're now through the region of maximum dynamic pressure, and we're go.
That's one of the areas you worry about, is that maximum dynamic pressure, because every bit of that outer surface is sensitive to this tremendous pressure that builds up due to the velocity in the atmosphere. Yeah, really, that's probably one of the more traumatic periods for training, at least.
13 Houston, stand by for mode 1 Charlie. Mark, you're 1 Charlie. Mark, 1 Charlie.
Oh, good communication.
Go for staging. Go for staging, Roger. We're EDS manual.
Everything. Now 17 miles coming up on staging.
Everything right on time. Staging coming up. That means the cutoff of the first stage engines.
Jim Lovell reports the inboard engine has shut down as scheduled.
Amazing, that big booster is already history.
We confirm inboard out 13, you're looking good. Roger.
It's due to that big booster splashes down in the...
Coming up on 30 miles altitude.
Splashes down in the Atlantic in about 20 minutes. You can see there, that's one of the static cameras.
They're washing down.
Yeah. Thousands of gallons of water pour forth there to cool and to put out any little fires that may have started.
13 Houston, trajectory's good, thrust is good.
Satisfy those pollution-minded people. That was hydrogen and oxygen, so we weren't polluting today.
We're now 46 miles high, 70 miles, 78 miles downrange.
Tower jet.
That's the interstage.
We confirm skirt sep, Roger. Tower jet, mode 2, Jim, looking good. Mode 2.
Do you see the launch tower off?
Now they can look out, too. That boost protective cover goes with that tower. It's like an ice cream cone over the top. And as a result, now the windows are all open to view.
This is the first view they've had.
Yes, it is. There's one small window that they can look at, of course, to communicate with people outside the spacecraft when they're on the launch pad.
CMC is go. Okay, thank you.
Communicate with visual signals, I mean. And now all of a sudden there are two guys that are looking at that same beautiful view you've been hearing us all talk about. And it really is a beautiful view.
We're now at an altitude of 63 miles.
That boost cover is on there because the heat builds up on launch to 400, 450 degrees, and it also scores the windows.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Keep them clean.
You know, another interesting thing that maybe not many people realize is that the men are actually heads down at this point. They go into Earth orbit with their heads down, so it's sort of like flying through the top of a loop as you go into orbit. It's a rather unusual attitude.
Is it disturbing?
No, you become acclimated to it, but it was quite a surprise to me after having gone into orbit in Mercury heads.
Third stage tanks now are pressurized according to our Stratus board here in the firing room. 1 minute, 10 seconds and counting. This is Kennedy Launch Control coming up in 60 seconds. Mark, T-minus 60 seconds and counting. Still go with the count. First stage tanks are now pressurized as our status board gives us a rundown on the automatic sequence. 50 seconds and counting. We've now gone on internal power on the internal batteries of the Saturn V as the count continues. 40 seconds and counting. Alan Shepard reports that he's performing his final guidance alignment, the final maneuver the astronauts perform before liftoff. 30 seconds and counting. Stu Russo just said, thanks, it's been a good count. 25 seconds and counting. We are still go. 20 seconds, guidance alert. The guidance system now going internal. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch commit. Liftoff. We have liftoff with Apollo 14. 3 minutes past the hour. The tower is clear.
Houston is controlling. 16 seconds. Pitch and roll program started. 14 maneuvering to a proper flight course. 25 seconds.
Okay, Houston, roll complete.
Roger, roll complete.
Shepard reports roll program completed. Pitch profile still in progress. 37 seconds.
Mark, 1 Bravo now.
Okay, we're 1 Bravo.
Capcom, board reports and making cover. Cabin pressure coming down, adjusting from sea level to a space environment.
We have a remote camera
Status
working,
check
right?
in mission control, coming up all greens on the flight director's console.
In Houston, everything looks good here on the ground.
Roger.
1 minute, 19 seconds coming up on period of maximum aerodynamic pressure on the vehicle.
That camera you see is further downrange. It's down the Florida coast here, and apparently they've got a clear shot.
I think this is the Vero Beach camera, in fact, way down there. Yes, it looks great.
It's about 60 miles down the coast.
1 minute, 35 seconds, 9 nautical miles in altitude, 5 nautical miles downrange. Velocity now reading 3,340 feet per second.
They've been through the first real test, that maximum dynamic pressure area that came at 1 minute 25 seconds into the flight. That's where they get the maximum buffeting as they escape.
Pass through max Q.
Mode 1 Charlie. Mark, 1 Charlie now.
We're 1 Charlie. EDS auto's off.
We ought to be seeing the
2
first
minutes,
stage
5
shut down
seconds
now.
coming up on center engine shutdown. 2 minutes, 12 seconds, 20 nautical miles in altitude.
Inboard cutoff.
Roger, inboard.
Center engine shut down on time.
That's
2 minutes, 25 seconds, 25 nautical miles in altitude, 30 nautical miles downrange.
Another 15 seconds, all of those first stage engines cut down. The other 4 on the outer
Mark,
ring.
2 minutes, 35 seconds coming up on staging.
That's a great shot.
Beautiful.
Cutoff.
There you go.
Roger.
And separation.
Roger.
Ignition on 5.
Roger.
Great. That next stage is
Head
going.
staging,
You see
the Shepard
separating.
crew now riding on 5 good second stage engines.
On 5 engine.
Look at that. You can see that big first stage
Roger,
dropping
we
back
confirm
there.
good thrust on all 5.
This is the one we hope to fly
The
back
giant
sometime in the
first stage
future.
falling away now. It's day's work done.
That's a frightening
3 minutes, 10 seconds coming up on skirt sep and tower jettison.
explosion when that thing separates. You think the whole thing's gone.
Should see it from the inside. You can see it, really.
There you see the tower jettison.
And now they can all look out. That's the tower that had more power than Al flew on before. Yes,
Roger, Ed.
great sequence.
That's the best picture.
3 minutes, 35 seconds, 14 now, 33 feet shorter, 9,000 pounds lighter, moving out well beyond the Earth's atmosphere. We show an altitude of 16 nautical miles.
That's the tower right at the top of the Saturn that would pull the command module free in case there were a catastrophic disaster in the
Mark, 3 minutes, 55 seconds, 63 nautical miles in altitude, 143 nautical miles downrange, velocity now.
It's in that 4 minutes trajectory.
Second stage tanks are pressurized as our countdown continues. Mark, T-minus 60 seconds and counting on Apollo 15. The astronauts are go, launch vehicle and spacecraft components all go as our countdown proceeds. Now 50 seconds, we have the power transfer. The vehicle now on the battery power in the vehicle, and all is still going well. Lunar module pilot Jim Irwin making some final checks, now passing the 40-second mark. Spacecraft Commander Dave Scott now has made his final check. That is aligning the guidance system. 30 seconds and counting. The guidance system will go internal at the 17-second mark. Now 25 seconds. We have complete clearance to launch. We are go. 20. 15 seconds. Guidance internal. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Ignition sequence start. Engines armed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All engines running. Launch commit. Liftoff. We have liftoff at 9:34 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The tower is clear.
And we have a roll program. Roger. You have good thrust on all 5 engines. Setting is Gordo, roll complete. Roger. And we have a switch program. Roger.
S1C engines gulping 3 tons of fuel per second.
Inboard. Roger, inboard.
That was the center engine cutting off. 4 are still burning.
Flight dynamics reports go for staging.
Staging means the separation of the first stage from the remainder of the rocket. There you are.
Good stage. Roger. S10 Houston, you have good thrust on the S2. All 5 are good. Okay.
That first stage will land in the ocean about
73 miles downrange, 47.9 altitude.
Also handled by the automatic sequencer will be the release of swing arms number 1 and number 2. The ignition of the Saturn V 5 engines, the first stage 5 engines, will take place at 8.9 seconds in the countdown, 8.9 seconds. They'll be, the engines will, or the vehicle will then be held down until we build up to 7.7 million pounds of thrust. At the T-minus 3 minute mark, tape recorders on board the spacecraft were turned on. These recorders record both voice and data. The spacecraft now to full internal cooling. The cooling load has been shared with the ground cooling. T-minus 90 seconds and counting. T-minus 90 seconds and counting. At T-minus 1 minute 15 seconds, the spacecraft batteries will be turned on for launch. These batteries will give an additional power source to the spacecraft, as well as be acting as a backup for the fuel cells. The third stage liquid hydrogen tanks now pressurized. All third stage tanks pressurized. Second stage tanks also pressurized. T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 1 minute and counting. Now moving into the final minute of the count. We'll be standing by for the switch over to internal power. Switch over taking place at this time, going on internal power. T-minus 45 seconds and counting. Guidance align just announced by John Young. That will be the last action taken by the crew aboard the spacecraft. T-minus 35 and counting. Countdown continuing to go well. T-minus 30. T-minus 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. Guidance release. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. We have ignition sequence start. The engine's now building up to 7.7 million pounds of thrust. We have a launch commit and we have a liftoff. The swing arms moving back. The Saturn V lifting off the bow. Alpha pad building up thrust. We clear the tower.
Houston is now controlling.
Oh, you have good thrust in all 5. Roger.
Pitch and roll program started.
Roger.
16 now maneuvering to its proper flight path attitude. Mark 27 seconds. Seconds, roll program completed, pitch profile still in progress, 40 seconds. Mark 50 seconds, cabin pressure relieving, adjusting now from sea level to a space environment, 2 nautical miles in altitude.
Stand by, mode 1 Bravo. Roger, Mark, 1 Bravo. You're wet now, 16. Roger.
That call up from Capcom Gordon Fullerton says Apollo 16 now capable of water landing. Mark 1 minute 12 seconds coming up on period of maximum aerodynamic pressure on the vehicle. One minute 22 seconds, 6 nautical miles in altitude, looking good. Mark 1 minute 30 seconds, 8 nautical miles in altitude. Mark 1 minute 41 seconds. Pass through max Q, still looking good.
Through max Q and everything looks good.
16 now, 12.5 nautical miles in altitude. Young Duke Mattingly moving out to the outer traces of the Earth's atmosphere.
Stand by for mode 1 Charlie. Roger, we're Mark 1 Charlie.
Mark 2 minutes 3 seconds. A status check and mission control by Flight Director Gene Kranz. A go, no go for staging. Coming up on center engine shutdown.
Roger, inboard, your go for staging.
Center engine shutdown on time. 2 minutes 28 seconds, 26 nautical miles in altitude, 32 nautical miles downrange. 2 minutes 35 seconds. 2 minutes 40 seconds coming up on staging.
Staging. Okay, ignition on the S2. Roger.
2 minutes 53 seconds. A normal staging. Young Duke Mattingly now riding on 5 good second stage engines.
Go on all 5 on the S2.
3 minutes 2 seconds. The giant first stage falling away now. It's a day's work completed. Apollo 16 now 46 nautical miles in altitude, 80 nautical miles downrange. Coming up on skirt sep and tower jettison.
Roger. Tower jettison. Roger, and we confirm your skirt sep, your mode 2 now. Roger, mode 2.
3 minutes 28 seconds. The launch escape tower is ejected on time. Its surveillance role no longer required.
Steering has converged, CMC is go. Roger.
Mark 3 minutes 45 seconds. Apollo 16 now 62 nautical miles in altitude, 135 nautical miles downrange. Apollo 16 now 33 feet shorter and 9,000 pounds lighter. Unencumbered now for its mission in space.
Now looking at the liquid hydrogen tanks as they become pressurized. LH2 aboard the second stage, pressurized. All propellants now aboard the second stage, pressurized as we approach the 1 minute mark in the countdown. Mark T-minus 1 minute and counting, now in the final minute of the countdown. At T-minus 45 seconds, Gene Cernan will make the final guidance alignment. This is the Mark T-minus 45, and Gene Cernan made that final guidance alignment. That's the last action taken by the crew aboard the space vehicle. Now approaching the half-minute mark. T-minus 33. T-minus 30 seconds and continuing on now. Continuing on at the T-minus 26-second mark, T-minus 25. We'll get a final guidance release at the T-minus 17-second mark. T-minus 17, final guidance release. We'll expect engine ignition at 8.9 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, ignition sequence started. All engines are started. We have ignition, 2, 1, 0. We have a liftoff. We have a liftoff, and it's lighting up the area. It's just like daylight here at Kennedy Space Center as the Saturn V is moving off the pad. It has now cleared the tower.
Tower, y'all, complete. We're in a roll, Bob.
Roger, Gino, looking great. Run good on all 5 engines.
Okay, babe, it's looking good here. Roll is complete. We are pitching.
Mission Control, Gene Cernan reporting the launch vehicle maneuvering to the proper attitude. Everything looking good at this point.
17 is go.
Roger, 17, your go. First stage looks good. Altitude 1.1 miles. Says we look good. We're now at 2.5 miles.
Mark, mode 1 Bravo.
Roger, 1 Bravo, we're go at 1 minute.
Roger, Gene, you're looking great. Right on the line.
Everybody says looking great. Right on the line. We're now 1 mile downrange. Launch vehicle 4.2 miles high. Coming up on maximum dynamic pressure at this point. 4 miles downrange, 8 miles high, and the velocity approaching 3,000 feet per second.
Looking great. Stand by for mode 1 Charlie, 17. Mark, mode 1 Charlie.
And the flight dynamics officer says we look good on all sources, right on the trajectory.
Roger, 17, your go.
Flight director Gene Kranz taking a status for staging. We say we look good for staging.
Roger, we'll go here. Inboard cutoff.
Roger, inboard.
Inboard engine shutting down on time as planned. Crew will experience maximum G-forces of about 4 Gs at shutdown. Coming up on first stage shutdown. And we've had shutdown on time on the first stage.
5.
Roger, they're looking here, looking good.
Sure felt like it. I think we saw them all from here.
Roger, Jack, and the thrust is going, all 5 of them. They're running good.
Okay, 3 minutes in, we're go.
Roger, 17.
Okay, we do have skirt step.
Roger, we confirm skirt step.
There goes the tower. Ah, there she goes.
Roger the tower, you're mode 2.
Roger, mode 2.
Steering has converged and CMC is go. You're going right down the pike, 17.
Okay, Bob, I do confirm guidance.
That's the automatic guidance system, the inertial guidance system performing properly.
Breakers, and we've seen it all. Ignition, staging, and tower.
Roger, got you.
Apollo 17 now 65 miles high.
Okay, 4 minutes, and we're go here, Bob.
Roger, Gene, we're going around the room. Look, go here. You're looking real good, Gene. Right down the line.
Okay, 24:30 and we're still going forward.
Roger, 17, your go.
Let me tell you, this night launch is something to behold.
Coming up on 5 minutes, everything still looks very good in the launch of Apollo 17. The launch vehicle spacecraft now 80 miles high, 230 miles downrange.
94 miles high and about 211 miles downrange.
5 minutes,
Velocity 8,079 miles an hour. That's
Okay,
5
Robert,
minutes
we'll go
into
here,
the flight. And we can still see them right there on your screen. They're still visible with the naked eye from the Cape here as about a first magnitude star, and whoops, it looks to me like there clouds somewhere came in between our high magnitude camera and the spacecraft. So that's probably the last view we'll get of it. They might pick it up if that cloud is a narrow one, but by that time it'll be just another dot in the sky among the stars and on the way to the moon. Apollo 17 delayed for 2 hours and 40 minutes, the first technical delay in all of the Apollo program, but now a beautiful and highly successful launch. Everything went exactly as planned. The space agency will make up the time by a alteration of the firing of the lunar injection a little later on in this morning, and from there on out the timeline will be right back to where it should be. CBS News coverage of the flight of Apollo 17 will continue in a moment.
At an altitude now of about 92 nautical.
Switching to internal power. All stages switching now to internal power. All propellant tanks being pressurized. Count continuing smoothly. The water at the pad covering the flame deflectors now. We've passed the 30-second mark. Water also will be coming on to the decks of the mobile launcher at the ignition point. T-minus 20 seconds, and the countdown continues to go smoothly. Guidance release. T-minus 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. We have ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And we have a liftoff. The Skylab lifting off the pad now, moving up. Skylab has cleared the tower. Houston is now controlling. Mark 18 seconds. General program are now maneuvering to the proper flight path attitude. Mark 25 seconds. Mark 30 seconds. 35 seconds, 1 nautical mile in altitude, looking good. Range safety, give Saturn a green. We've cleared the beach. Mark 50 seconds, 2.5 nautical miles in altitude. Ground display data shows good stable thrust on all 5 engines. Coming up now in 1 minute. Mark 1 minute. 1 minute, 5 seconds, 4 nautical miles in altitude. Coming up now in period of maximum aerodynamic pressure on the vehicle. 1 minute, 10 seconds. Roll program complete. Pitch profile still in progress. Mark 1 minute, 20 seconds, 7 nautical miles in altitude. Velocity now reading 2,500 feet per second. Mark 1 minute, 30 seconds, pass through max Q, still looking good. Saturn now at 11 nautical miles in altitude, 5 nautical miles downrange. Velocity now reading 3,300 feet per second. 1 minute, 45 seconds, all sources continuing to look good. 1 minute, 56 seconds, 20 nautical miles in altitude. Two minutes, 10 seconds.